Here, and we've been chatting in the commercial break as I was telling her all of my failings as an organized individual. I'm too sentimental. I think I'm going to be organized. I buy all the right things and I don't use them properly, so you're going to school us about back-to-school organization.
That's right. Yes. Thanks for having me on, Jody. And, you know, that's the thing is people buy the organizing containers thinking it's going to get them organized, but that's not how that works. So for getting yourself ready for back to school and getting your kids ready for back to school, it is about having the right kind of containers. And, you know, a lot of people have school supplies all over their whole house from last year and the year before and broken crayons and mismatched this. And
I have these. They don't look as pretty, though.
Isn't that nice? That's a great way
like a bouquet of flowers.
Yeah, and your kids can just pull them out and use them as they need them. So it's very visual for them, and they're not rummaging through a big, huge box of broken crayons and the likes of that.
Right.
So
we need to just let those go, don't we?
We need to let them go. Yes, we need to let them go. And you know, it's about the volume too. If you have a nice small pack of crayons, you're going to keep it nice and neat and organized, and then you let go the colors that are broken and wrecked at the end of the school year. But if you have hundreds of crayons, then you've got that volume. Again, it's that volume to try and keep track of. So I like the clear containers as opposed to ones that you can't see in like this.
It's a great idea.
Great idea, right? If you do have already containers like this at home, no fear. Use some labels, either make with your own label maker, or I have a contact with a company that will make labels for you, and then you can just label everything for your kids, especially when they go to school or swimming or the likes of that. You want everything to be labeled so that if it does get lost, you know
it gets returned. Label it with your child's name and the phone number. That's worked very well for me in the past.
Yes.
All of my most organized friends have a label maker.
Yes,
Maybe I should purchase one. What are we doing here with the...
Well, for the older teens and the kids, this is an organizer that they can throw in their backpack or in their purse, and it holds their coffee card, their debit card, their phone goes in here, and lipstick, money, everything goes in here, and you just pull it out, put it in the backpack. Moms actually love this too for their purses. Great for your purse as well, and then you can change purses easily and quickly when you're on the fly.
I've already got 3 tips that I'm taking home. I don't know about you, but I'm using these. Thank you. And continue.
So paper. Yes. Oh my gosh. As a mom, you have paper everywhere when it comes time for school. Then papers come in. Where do you put them? They usually end up in the child's backpack, and then in the morning they're yelling and screaming and running around saying, "Mom, I need that signed." Yeah. So we have a place for the papers in the 1 to 31 organizing system. You get the paper that your child has brought home. Okay. The teacher says, okay, it needs to be returned on the 24th. So you simply slot it underneath the 24th, and then in the morning you take a look under each tab of the day that it is. And there's the paper that you need to return to the school, or any
I literally
notes
have
or
goosebumps
anything.
over the 1 to 30. Where do we get this?
You get this from myself at gettingittogether.ca. There's organizing tips. Let's say you're planning a spring break vacation and you've got the tickets and all the information for spring break. It goes under March or April's. Moving it forward right
Put
there.
That right in that sleeve
Right
there.
in there. You don't have to think about it again. Birthday invitations that they get. You know how many birthday invitations kids get? They go right in here.
And this keeps everybody in the family on the same page too.
Everybody.
Because one of us might know what's going on, but not everybody.
That's
We've got
right.
15 seconds. So what is this?
This is, do you have a basket for each child, so when they come in the door, in goes their backpack, their shoes, everything right in one basket. It's not all over the entranceway, causing a trip zone and a hazard zone. And then in the mornings, they just take it and go.
I need to celebrate because there's one item on this counter that I actually have in my house. I have learned so much. Oh, I will totally high-five you. Hold on.
Okay.